Guys, welcome to my channel. We are going to be doing a series of videos on how to develop an e-commerce website using WordPress, starting from the scratch. These videos are going to be divided into different batches so that it will be easier for you to learn it step by step. So today, we're going to be starting with what looks like an introduction. We're going to introduce you to the plugins and the theme that is needed for you to set up an e-commerce website using WordPress. First of all, let us start with the plugins. Let's go to the plugin section. I already have some plugins installed here. I have the Elementor plugin and the Elementor add-ons. Now, what we are going to be using the Elementor plugin and the Elementor add-ons to do is to format some of the pages of our e-commerce website so that they will look appealing to the visitors once they visit your website. That is what we are going to be using the Elementor and Elementor plugins to do. We have the main Elementor plugin, we have the add-on, the Elementor header and footer. This Elementor header and footer will be used to build the header and the footer, as well as design the logo section, the headline, and the name of the website if you want it to be on your header. We also used to design the footer or the footer sections will be designed using the Elementor header and footer builder. Then we have the Elements kit. We have the essential add-on for Elementor. We have the premium add-on for Elementor, and then Royal Elementor add-ons. These Royal Elementor add-ons may not necessarily be used in this video, but I assure you that all the other add-ons, such as the premium add-ons, the Elements kit, essential add-ons, header and footer, Elementor add-on, will all be in use in the process of developing this e-commerce website. So that is it for the plugin. And before we leave the plugin section, there is one plugin that is missing, which is the most important plugin that is needed in building an e-commerce website using WordPress, and that is the WooCommerce. So we are going to be downloading the WooCommerce. We're going to look for WooCommerce on the plugin section, and we're going to download and install it. Okay, so this is WooCommerce. We're going to install WooCommerce. WooCommerce also has other add-ons that we might use or we might not use later on. Let's activate WooCommerce. So WooCommerce has been activated. Let's go back to the plugin section. So this is WooCommerce. WooCommerce has been activated. So if you look at the dashboard here, you will see the add product section, the choose your theme section, the set up your payment, add tax rate if you'll be adding tax rate for your product, add shipping costs, and the get more sales section. This section is for advertisement, for marketing, search engine optimization, and the rest of them. So we are going to be designing a multi-vendor e-commerce website. So inadvertently, the add product section is not going to be for us, but we're going to make use of the choose theme section, the setup payments, the add tax rates, and shipping, as well as the shipping cost. So that is how we are going to set up the WooCommerce. But we are going to leave all that out for now. Let us go over to the theme section. We are going to be choosing a theme. So when you go to appearances, you go to themes. So we already have an e-commerce online store theme which is active here, and that is the theme we are going to be using. So in a case where you don't have it already active or you need to install it, you go to the add theme button. to give you access to the WordPress theme database, and then you can search for the theme that you're looking for here. Since we are looking for an e-commerce theme, you can simply search for e-commerce, and all the themes that are related to e-commerce will be displayed on your screen. So we have a whole lot of them here. So you just scroll and choose the one that you feel will match the kind of e-commerce website that you are looking to develop. But nonetheless, I would also say that the kind of theme you choose doesn't necessarily affect the kind of site you build, because no matter the kind of theme you choose, there are also plugins that you can use to adjust the view of your web page. And one of those plugins is the Elementor. So I can choose any of the e-commerce themes here and still use an Elementor plugin to change it, the view, and make it look unique. So it doesn't really matter the kind of theme you choose. So as we go ahead, we are going to learn how to use the Elementor